You may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2025 graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite Senior Class President, Ms. Raleigh Caldwell, to give the welcome.
Welcome everyone to the graduation of the class of 2025. Today we honor the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that has brought us to this pivotal moment. As we reflect on our journey through high school, join us in looking forward with excitement to the bright futures that await us. Thank you for recognizing and supporting us as we embark on our next adventures. Thank you.
Thank you, Raleigh. And now to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, the Vice President, Mr. Tanner Kelly.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up is our commencement speaker, Ms. Christy Shaw. Christy has been with Cali College for 29 years. She is currently the Executive Director of Student Services. She has coached at Cali College for 10 years and her competitive gym, Advanced Cheer. She is also the proud owner of Consulting by Christy and the Kay Shaw Event Center located in Ark City, Kansas. Please give a warm welcome to Christy Shaw.
Thank you so much. So I am a coach, so I talk loud a little bit anyway, so I need to adjust that a little bit. So I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to come and speak with you today. I'd like to commend and give kudos to the parents because without you and the guardians, these students would not be here today. So let's go, right here, yeah? So kudos to you. So I was thinking today, kids are my life. I've been coaching for 29 years, and making a difference in the lives of students is what my why is. So when I talk to you all today, and anyone in the crowd as well, I want you to really hone in on what your why is. Like, why am I here? What is my purpose in life? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the game of life today, because each and every one of you have been given a different set of cards, right? You have. So it's up to you what you do with your card, how you deal the hand, because without what it is you've gone through in your life, everything is molded into what you put out and what you put into what you put out. So I want to talk to you, and I'm going to do it in the 4 letters. My speech today is one that I hope you can take for the rest of your life. Number 1, in the game of life, this is what I need you to do. I need you to learn. Every single thing that you do in life is a continual learning. I have 2 daughters of my own. Halston's 29 and Hadley's 23. And Hadley was in the 2020 graduating class of COVID, and she didn't get to graduate. But both my daughters went to K-State. Hadley ended up graduating from Wichita State, Halston K-State. But within all of that with COVID, I lost my husband 4 years before that to cancer. And so she missed out on a large part of her existence of the graduation and all that. She was valedictorian. So she went to K-State, she made cheerleader, and a year later she came back home during COVID, and she's like, Mom, I don't know what my purpose is in life. And I'm like, what the heck? My degree is in motivational psychology with an emphasis in health and wellness. And I'm like, how could a child of mine not know what it is? Why would they not know why did she not know what her purpose is? And we had a heart-to-heart talk. She's very introverted, kind of quiet, unlike her mom. Her daddy was introverted, I'm extroverted. So she's like, Mom, I just don't know. So I said, sis, oftentimes in our life when we kind of don't know what our purpose is and why we're here and what we're supposed to do with our life, things that have brought us through challenges that we've had, those often become the reasons why we want to do what we do. So she kind of marinated on that a little bit. 2 weeks later, she came back and she said, Mom, I want to change my major. I'm like, God dang, here we go. So, yeah, so she did. She changed it to marketing, and she changed it to nutrition, health science. My husband passed away with cancer, colon cancer. He was a teacher and coach in Winfield for 25 years. So she saw him go through 90 days with me taking care of him, and surviving, but his health declining every day. So she said, I want to make sure that people, nutrition-wise, fitness, health goals, all of those things, Mom, I want to help people. So that's what her purpose is. She's an influencer. She has thousands and thousands of followers. She graduated from Wichita State. She helps people all over the world with their health and wellness journey. So when I'm talking to you guys, learn. Whatever it is you're going through in life, learn from it. Often as a parent, my girls will get in the car and they're like, Mom, whether it be their coach, their teacher, whatever, Mom, or their friend. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute here. What could you have done differently? Number one, we're not just going to come in here and start griping about things. What could you as an individual do differently? Or, okay, what did you learn from it? Okay, no, often the little attitude with it. But I said the next time you endure it, you've learned from it, and you're going to move on. And if it happens again, you know how to deal with it, right? So every single day in your life, you're going to have learning lessons at all times. It's not an option, it's part of life. So learn, continue to learn, put yourself outside the comfort zone of things that are not familiar with you. I don't really like to learn. I ran track in college at Oklahoma State, Northwestern Oklahoma State, Tabor. I was the 5-year student because really education to me at the time of graduating, it wasn't really high on my list. I was a social butterfly, cheered, ran track. That's really why I wanted to go to college. But my perception on everything started changing. I started figuring out what my strengths are and what I was really, really good at. Went to Tabor for my first year of college, partied like a rock star, had too much fun at a Christian college. And they're like, Christy, man, it's probably not the right college for you. And it wasn't. I was raised by a single mom. She kind of, Christy, you got to figure it out. So that was a good $25,000. So I'm telling you this for a reason. So then I'm like, okay, Northwestern Oklahoma State. I'm from Western Oklahoma. They had a track program. They were wanting me. Actually, I could have went to Oklahoma State right out of college. I chose not to do that. I'm a sprinter and a hurdler. Chose to go far away because it wasn't very far from where I graduated from high school. So I ended up at Northwestern Oklahoma State. Loved it. It was a good time. Had, once again, a little too much fun. Grades were a little, just a barely to get by. I'm telling you this for a reason. Don't do what Miss Christie did, right? But if you're a parent out there and you're like, oh my God, I hope this is not my child. Well, I'm living proof. If they are, it's going to be all right. So after that little ordeal at Northwestern, I loved it. It was a great college, but I wanted to run D1. I wanted to run D1. I wanted to run track and field at Oklahoma State. So I put my mind to it. I turned my grades around. I went there for 1 year, and I'm like, I'm going to make it happen, right? I'm going to finish strong at Oklahoma State. Guess what got in the way? College algebra. God, college algebra. College algebra. So what did I do? I got in a car, drove to Cali College, got my college algebra, finished strong, back at Northwestern Oklahoma State. So dun, 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 dun. You know what? $75,000 later. Yeah, not even kidding. But guess what? I finished strong. And guess what I figured out? I figured out the second stage of what I want to tell you about, and that's I had intention. My intention was to run track, finish my degree. Took me a little longer than the normal cat, but I finished it. $75,000 later. Paid it off when I was, 35? Remember anybody out there with your little Sallie Mae, Fannie Mae, 8% interest, $238 a month? I got her done. okay? And guess what? I've done so many things, and I'm in a higher education. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I've been in education at Cali for 29 years. Yeah, give me a hand on that for higher education. Thank you. So I'm telling you this, graduates, I finished what I started. It wasn't my plan, but my intention was to go do what I love and love what I do. I had a purpose, and that was what I wanted to do. I went and ran. It took me a little bit longer, but guess what? I did what I intended to do, and I finished. Number 3 is F, focus. Focus on where you're going, not where you've been, because you get what you focus on, right? Say you were a turd in high school, you might be sitting here and some of these people are like, oh my God, I can't believe they're graduating. Kudos to you. You're here. You're graduating. Some of you might go in the workforce, and I'm proud of you for doing that. Some of you might go to a college, and I'm proud of you for doing that because each one of paths is different. But whatever you do in life, I want you to have focus. Focus on where you're going. Set those small goals. Set the big ones and keep them right here, the end prize. I counsel kids every single day at Cali because that's what my role is. They come in, Miss Christy, man, I can't finish this. Yeah, you can. What's holding you up? It's getting hard. So you're gonna just lay down? No, you're gonna get gritty. You're gonna get gritty, and you're gonna get motivated, and you're gonna finish strong. I had 2 kids last week say, Miss Christy, man, I think I'm gonna drop out. I'm like, what? You're not dropping out. You graduate today. I just came from Cali graduation. I said, you're graduating. This is not an option. You put your big boy, girl pants on, and you pull them up, pull the boots up, and get her done. They graduated this morning. Yay. So sometimes you got to find people in your life that give you that little cheerleader move to get you through it, to pull you through it. Find that person in your life. I know that some of you might say it's your parents, might be your best friend, it might be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is. Find your cheerleader to get them through it, to help you get through, especially the tough times, because we all have things in our life. You're going to go through them. It is. It's a matter of, are we going to lay down and just say, I can't do this anymore? Or are you going to get up and you're going to be resilient, you're going to persevere, and you're going to go make it happen? I love emotional intelligence when I have graduates come to me and say, Ms. Christy, will you write me a letter of recommendation? Dadgum right, I will. I don't know what your academics look like, but I know for a fact you've shown up to work every day. You got a great attitude. I love working with you. You tell me what you say you're going to do, and you do what you say. Those are the things that, and you're on time. If you have a vision, you make it happen. You can look around the room and see things that need to be done, and you can do them. All those things are skill sets to last a lifetime. So when you're strong on your academic and you're learning and you have that intuition on, my gosh, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this happen. Keep it remembered right here, the end prize at all times. The E, energize yourself internally. You know, get up and make that bed every morning. Get up, make the bed. Can you do that? How many of you make your bed right now? Come on, guys. That's the first task of the day. Get up, make that bed. Done, one goal done, right? Get her done. And then throughout the day, make some small goals. You've made a goal right now to graduate and walk across the stage. Good for you. You've set a goal. Okay, now what am I supposed to do now, Miss Christy? I want you to individually, inside your soul, figure out what your strengths are. Every day I talk to kids. Miss Christy, man, I don't even know what I'm good at. I don't know what my strengths are. Golly, that breaks my heart when kids come in and tell me they don't know what they're good at. Because that's the world we live in. You see everybody else out in the world on TikTok, Snapchat, you know, you get them all. And then you start comparing yourself with everybody else. Wishing you were this one, that one. No. Golly, embrace who you are. Get that mirror in front of you and say, my God, you know what? I got it going on. I want you to name it. I want you to claim it. Name who you are. Christy Shaw, rock star right here. That's my name. I'm going to claim it. I'm very strong. I want to maximize you to your fullest potential. And I'm going to claim that, and I'm going to aim it, and I'm going to shoot it out in the world saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. These are my strengths. Number 1 is maximizing you to your fullest potential. Being positive, high levels of competition. If you beat me today, I'm going to beat you tomorrow. All those things. Pretty self-assured to even come up here. Those are all things that I do in my everyday life. So if you don't know and you're struggling, Miss Christy, man, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Well, I didn't either. And I do now. I'm retiring the next year. And I'm going to work in my event center, and I'm going to co-coach because I have a competitive cheerleading gym. For 25 years, I've coached girls and boys from all over the world. We travel, high levels of competition. That gets me rolling. I like coaching and I like going and delivering what it is I taught my kids. Those two things, high levels of creativity, I'm gonna go do that in my event center. So when you think about what it is you're gonna do right now in your careers, whether it be work or go to school, think long term. There's this word called ikigai. Does anybody know what ikigai means in this whole place? I'm going to tell you, you're going to learn something today. God, this is the thing. If you don't learn anything, learn this. Ikigai. It means the purpose of living of who you are. Significance, your purpose. And this is what it means. Number one, you love what you do and you do what you love, right? So let me tell you where this philosophy came from. It came from the Okinawans, Japanese culture, civilization. If we as Americans did this, we would live forever. These people live to be over 100 years old plus. They studied this culture and they're like, why is this? Why are these people living to be over 100 years old? This is what they do. They do their ikigai. They come to work every day. They love what they do and they do what they love. It's not really work, right? Their strengths are what they do every day. So they come and they flourish every day. And number two is this: the world needs it. The world needs it. Number three is they make money, financial means, off what the world needs and what they love. And they do what they love and they love what they do and they make money off of it. The world needs it and then they give back to the world. Those four things are balanced in their life with their spirituality, their foundation of whatever they believe in. They're healthy, they eat great, all those things. That's what makes them live forever. It seems like 100 plus. We need to do better at those things. So when you're thinking about, my gosh, you know what? I don't know really what I want to do. Think of those things, what I just showed you, your ikigai, yeah? It might help. You might be able to trigger it. From the time you get up in the morning, from the time you go to bed at night, start thinking about, man, what makes me tick? Do I like getting up in the morning? Do I have a calendar? Do I have lots of things going on and I can multitask? Do I like being with people? Do I not like being with people? Do I like energy or not? Start thinking about all these things because you're going to work the rest of your life. I hate to tell you, you're going to have to work. It is what it is. It is what it is. 3 stages of work: the ideation stage, the activation stage, and the implementation stage. Each one of you have a desire, whether it be the wonder and the ideation, or the activation, getting everybody motivated, or this down here, the task getting done. What is it that you like? What is it that you are driven to? So all these things I want you to think about with your next chapter. Once you leave here with me today and you go home, I want you to think in your soul, man, I'm going to really listen to what Miss Christie said today. I'm going to follow my heart. Because guess what? You're going to fail, and you're going to get back up, and you're going to learn from what it is that your mistake was. You're going to I'm not going to get defeated. I'm going to bring that in prize, whatever it is, right here. And I'm going to finish it. My blinders are on. Will you go a little path sometimes down this way and get down the rabbit hole? You will. We're human. But get back up, move forward, focus here, not here, and you're going to your life is going to be golden. So really, those are my 4 things with you. Learn, intuition, and really be very, very intentional on everything you do. Focus on where you're going, not where you've been, because you get what you focus on. And then E, elevate, execute, and endure everything. Do not let anybody stop you. Do not let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. I'm a proven fact that it can be done. It can. I'm a living proof of that. Yes? Okay, everybody in this crowd, because this is my cheer coach in me, this is what I need you to say. I can. A little louder, please. I can. I will make it happen. Cheers.
Thank you, Mrs. Shaw. Now to give the salutatorian address, our 2025 salutatorian, Mr. Grayson Kuchar.
It's been a while since I did a speech, but I do songs all the time, so this is a little bit easier. I wrote this. "4 years of an endless blur, many lessons I have learned, accumulating to a row of chairs. Looking down, I can see a row of faces just like me, probably feeling exactly like I do. As for me, I can say I'm proud of what I've made as an impact on this building as a whole. I worked hard about every day. I did my best to pave the way for somebody just like me. There's things that I regret, many things I'd like to forget, all of which are better left alone. I'll let it go as I walk by. We're changed men and women of our own kind. We made it here like many before, now we find ourselves walking out the door. Let it go as you walk by. Each of us have fought and lost. Looking back, what was the cause? All to just save a little face. Now we've got the good memories to pick us up and let us breathe a little easier about who we were here. Nastiness and rumors spread, angst and tears laid to rest. We've got better things waiting down the road, so let it go as you walk by. You're changed men and women of your own kind. You made it here like many before, now you find yourself walking out the door. Let it go as you walk by. Worked hard, played the part, tried to fit in, and looking back, I can say that I never would do it again. And we can say that we'll stay together, but we know dang well we won't, so why pretend? Let it go as you walk by. You changed men and women of your own kind. You made it here like many before, now you find yourself walking out the door. Let it go as you walk by. We're changed men and women of our own kinds. We made it here like many before, now we find ourselves walking out the door. Let it go. Let it go as you walk by. Thank you.
Thank you, Grayson. Now to give the valedictory address is the 2025 valedictorian, Miss Raleigh Caldwell.
Hello. Well, the day is finally here. We made it. I would like to say that this came through blood, sweat, and tears, but I think we would all agree it was more like lots of procrastinating our work, making fun of one another, and encouraging Tanner to wrestle Mr. Reed. It's true, our class likes to mess around. We have made many memories together, often at the expense of others. We have hid candy in Reed's ceilings, tiles, built homecoming floats, and played many violent games of Uno in Missy's room, to name a few. We each have had our own unique experiences here at South Haven, but the one thing that is consistent in all of our stories is how much fun we had growing up together. Some of us have been going to school here since we could talk, while the rest of us joined later, but we all came together, not just as a class, but as a family. In our time together, we've learned a lot. Early on, we learned that you can hear our class coming a mile away. Thank you, Tanner. On our senior trip, we learned that Justin and Sarah Pond can put on one heck of a show dancing on tables, and that Zeke apparently doesn't think twice about picking up a live jellyfish. Those of us who took Nest learned how to run a slightly dysfunctional but mostly delicious kitchen, and I think I learned just about everything that has to do with a gleaner against my will thanks to Brady. As Mr. Aguilar would say, we did lots of making memories. Oh, and we also did some actual learning too. For that, I want to say thank you to our faculty and teachers. Our class wasn't always the easiest to work with, so thank you for your patience and guidance, especially in the last few months when I think we'd all agree we would have done anything but our assignments. On that note, I want to give a special thank you to Missy Russell. For our class, she is not only the mother of one, but 12. She has guided us through our senior year, doing her best to make sure we were prepared to move on. She celebrated our achievements while also cracking down on us and ensuring we would walk across this stage today. I know I speak for my entire class when I say thank you for everything, and we hope to make you proud. Oh my gosh. My gosh. On a personal note, I would like to thank my family. Mom and Dad, thank you for being my constant cheerleaders and pushing me to reach my full potential. The countless sacrifices you made and unwavering support you offered has been the reason for my success. Anyone who knows me knows that I put a lot of pressure on myself to succeed, but my parents never made me feel like what I was doing was not good enough. I'll never be able to thank you, but I will do everything I can to make you proud. To the South Haven community, I feel so blessed to have been a Cardinal. There's nothing like it. The dictionary defines home as the place where one permanently lives or is a member of a family or household. Despite the fact that I was not born here or live here permanently, I believe I will always consider it home. From the moment I came to school here, you never once made me feel like an outsider or like I didn't belong. I have always felt like a member of this family, and although, like a family, it can be slightly dysfunctional at times, I wouldn't change it for the world. I am compelled to thank each and every one of you here today for making this community a home and for accepting me into your household. Even though we are all leaving and embarking on new journeys of our own, I know that there will always be a place here for us. Lastly, to my classmates, as I look at all of you, I see some of the coolest, funniest, and at times oddest people I've ever met. We've laughed and learned a lot together in our years at South Haven, and I'm just so proud to be among you, and I think I speak for everyone when I say I cannot wait to see where we all go and what we accomplish next. Thank you.
Thank you, Raleigh. Next up to present scholarships and awards, our counselor, Ms. Bree Stroman.
This year's graduating class is small, but full of achievements. These 12 personalities brought a lot of laughter and a lot of noise, Tanner, into our building over the years. This class of graduates has many accolades, including a total of 239 college credit hours while they were still in high school, and earning over $150,000 in scholarships and grants just for next year. Talking about each one of them, Hannah will be attending Cali on a graphic design scholarship. Hannah's plan is to study graphic design and then continue her education after Cali, so that she can obtain her bachelor's degree. Hannah was also awarded the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship. You will also find Grayson at Cali next year. He has a full ride cheer scholarship to be the new Cali mascot. Grayson was awarded the Salutatorian Scholarship from the Kansas Star Casino, the Joy Turek Memorial Scholarship, a scholarship from the Oklahoma Elks, and a scholarship from the Community Church of South Haven. He'll be studying communications while he's at Cali. McKenna is using her Kansas Star Casino Scholarship and her South Haven Teacher Association Scholarship to help fund her years at Cali. Her future career is still undecided, but she plans to continue to grow her artistic abilities while at Cali. Maddie was awarded the Wheatland Electric Scholarship, the local James Ryan Scholarship, and the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship, the Heart of South Haven Scholarship, and the Arklala Royalty Scholarship that covers books and tuition while at Cali. Maddie plans to spend 1 year at Cali before transferring to Pitt State to study marketing management. Aubrey is joining the Southwestern College ladies basketball team next year. Along with her athletic scholarship, she was also awarded an academic scholarship to Southwestern that will cover her entire tuition. She is also receiving the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship along with the Kanokla Scholarship. While at Southwestern, Aubrey plans to study nursing. Raleigh is headed to the University of Kansas, where she was awarded the highest freshman merit scholarship available. She also received the largest Kansas Star Casino Scholarship for being the class valedictorian. Raleigh will be majoring in political science at KU with plans of going to the law school in the future. Lainey is going to cosmetology school to become a licensed cosmetologist and eventually work in a salon offering professional lash services. While she's still undecided where she's going to go to complete the program, she knows she plans to work while getting her training. Alex is headed to WSU Tech to complete the HVAC program and then join the workforce. He's receiving the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship, the South Haven Teacher Association Scholarship, and the Heart of South Haven Scholarship. Our final 4 students are graduating today with a high school diploma, but also certification from Cali County Community College in their CTE field that makes them immediately employable in that area of study. Zeke completed the welding certification program and plans to enter the workforce soon. He was given the Sumner County Youth Job Training Grant that covers tuition, books, and tools for Zeke to complete that program. Brady is a completer of the automotive certificate program. He plans to finish up his associate's degree at Butler County Community College next year. He was awarded the U.S. Custom Harvesting Scholarship, the local James Ryan Scholarship, the Sumner Cali Electric Scholarship, the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship, the Kansas Grain and Feed Scholarship, and the local Rod Jacobs Memorial Scholarship. Colby completed the non-destructive testing certificate program at Cali. He's headed back to Cali next year to finish his associate's degree. He was also awarded the Sumner County Job Training Grant, the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship, and the South Haven Teacher Association Scholarship. Tanner Kelly also completed the non-destructive testing certificate program at Cali. He's headed back to Cali next year to finish his associate's degree as well. Tanner was awarded the Kansas Star Casino Scholarship and the Sumner County Job Training Grant that will cover his tuition for his final year at Cali. While we're discussing the plans, achievements, and honors of this group of graduates, it's a perfect time to announce this year's winners of the KSHA Annual Citizenship Award. This award's given to 2 seniors each year. All USD 509 staff vote on the 2 students that they believe meet the following criteria the best. In the area of respect, these 2 students show respect at all times for the Constitution and those who serve in an effort to sustain freedom. They show respect for students and the citizens of the community and the school. They show respect for public and private property, respect for student and adult leaders in the school and community, and they demonstrate a tolerance and respect for the beliefs and rights of others. In the area of responsibility, they demonstrate the willingness to assume citizenship responsibilities in schools and community. They work to build school pride through active participation in projects that publicize, honor, or beautify the school. They display good sportsmanship, whether as a participant or a spectator, and they're friendly and inclusive with new students and encourage them to become involved in school activities. In the area of reverence, They show reverence, concern, and respect for the well-being of others. The two students that are being honored for their integrity in the above areas are Grayson Kuchar and Maddie Miner. Please give these students a round of applause as they come to receive their honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Bree. Now to present the Above and Beyond Awards is the USD 509 Board President, Mr. Matt Theuer.
The Staff Above and Beyond Award, it is my absolute pleasure to stand before you today to recognize someone who truly exemplifies what it means to go above and beyond. Someone whose work ethic, attitude, and commitment have made an undeniable impact on our team and our success. They are not just a reliable team member, they're a force of positivity, initiative, and quiet excellence. Time and time again, they have taken on challenges without being asked, supported colleagues when it wasn't required, and brought solutions instead of problems. But truly what sets them apart isn't just what they do, it's how they do it, with humility, with a can-do spirit, with a genuine desire to help others succeed. In every organization, there are people who keep the wheels turning, and then there are people like them who make the whole machine run better. Today, we proudly recognize Keely Kuhn as someone who consistently goes above and beyond. Thank you for all you do, for your dedication, your drive, and your heart. You make this team stronger, and we're all better for it. Keely is currently attending her own graduation from Sterling College and is unable to be here today. For the student above and beyond, today we gather not just to acknowledge effort, but to celebrate excellence, the kind that rises above expectations and inspires everyone around it. It's not often you encounter someone who doesn't just meet the standard, but redefines it. That's exactly what this young man has done. When we think about what it means to go above and beyond, we're talking about more than hard work. We're talking about initiative, about integrity, about the moments when no one is watching, yet someone still chooses to do the right thing, the extra thing, the meaningful thing. This individual has shown that time and time again, whether it was helping out the group to master their lines, staying late to finish a project, or stepping up to help a struggling teammate, he never looked for recognition, but certainly earned it. It's this kind of dedication that not only makes a difference in the short term, but builds culture, sets a standard, and leaves a lasting impact. You didn't just do what was expected, you raised the bar. And for that, we are incredibly grateful and proud to honor you today. On behalf of all of us, thank you for your perseverance, your heart, and for proving that excellence isn't just a goal, it's a mindset. This year's recipient is Grayson Kuchar.
Thank you, Mr. Theuer. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for attending today. Before I present the class of 2025, I wanted to take a moment and reflect on a comment that was made recently. We made it. Well, you made it. All the late games and competitions, the last 15 years of walking the halls, you made it. The laughter, the tears, the hugs and fears, you made it. The loud voices, which we know who that is, since it's been said twice tonight, and Smiles, the memories and miles, you made it. On behalf of the staff and students of USD 509, I would like to thank you for the past, wish you the luck in the future, and much love in the present. Thank you for all the memories, class of 2025. And for the moment you all been waiting for. Will the graduates please stand and move to the stage at this time? Parents, friends, and relatives, the following students have met the requirements set forth by the Kansas State Board of Education and the USD 509 Board of Education and are duly qualified to graduate from South Haven High School. Hannah Rejoice Clausen. Raleigh Claire Colwell. Colby Lee Irie. Tanner Lee Kelly. Grayson Davis Kuchar. Lainey Lene Marie Lukey. McKenna Cecilia Jo Mesa. Madeline Frances Minor. Ezekiel Tyler Overfelt. Aubrey Anita Pond. Brady Jacob Russell. Alexander Paul Shore. An important tradition at the closing of a graduation ceremony is to move the tassel on our cap from right side to left. This act symbolizes the pride we have in our achievement, the progress we have made in the 4 years at South Haven High School, and the beginning of a new purpose as we embark on the next chapter in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2025. Once again, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We'll try to get the graduates back here in front of the stage for pictures. Again, keep making memories and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.